What does your money actually get you in Bangkok? Today we're breaking down 3 condos at 3 different price points. $290 a month, $530 a month, and $900 per month. And we're comparing everything from the building quality to the neighborhood vibe to the actual room and amenities of the building. And you'll see how different each condo is. So by the end of this video, you'll know which condo gives you the best bang for your buck. Let's dive in. So the first and cheapest condo we're looking at today is called Knightsbridge Sukhumvit Tep Pharak at $290 a month. But we'll have to travel out of Bangkok to Samut Prakan province, which takes around 40 minutes from Asok. The area here is a lot more local than what you'd see in somewhere like Sukhumvit. There's fewer skyscrapers, restaurant choices, malls, entertainment and activities. But what it makes up for in the lack of variety is lower costs. The food you'll find in this area is much cheaper. A full meal at a local mom and pop shop would set you back around $1 to $2. Now, in terms of access to transportation, here is excellent. Located only 100 meters away from the BTS Yellow Line, that will take you to the main Sukhumvit line where, of course, all the fun activities are. So entering the condo, you'll see a small garden along the driveway, which is great for a walk or if you want to get some fresh air. And you can't miss the Lawson on the ground floor that gives you access to any essentials such as drinks, medicines, toiletries, snacks, or just a quick meal if you're feeling lazy. Now, walking into the lobby, you immediately get hit with nice and cool air. The lobby itself is luxurious and very convenient. There are a few seating areas tucked away in the corners and a medicine vending machine which comes in handy if you're feeling under the weather, and there's even a little cafe in case you ever need a nice cup of coffee. If you walk through the lobby, you'll reach this automated parking lift and a waiting area for drivers. Around here, there's even more vending machines. There's a towel bin machine for various types of drinks. There's a 7-Eleven machine for snacks and fruits, and a scan and pay water dispenser. Now, let's get to the facilities. You can take the stairs up to the 2nd floor, and here you'll find a nicely decorated co-working area. It's lit, it's air conditioned, and you can easily spend your day working here. Right next to the co-working area is this communal kitchen. You can book this room in advance to use it. It's luxurious, equipped with a huge fridge, stovetop, a large dining table and utensils, so it's perfect for hosting a party. If you head up to the 11th floor, this area is called the Sky Garden, and another area that offers greenery, serenity, and a great view overlooking the rest of Samut Prakan. And if you want to be indoors and get that same view, you can also take a step inside of the lounge, and you can lounge here on this huge couch, or you can sit in your own cozy nook. So there's even a bar in case you want to invite your friends for a drink. Now we're going up to the 30th floor, and once you exit the elevator, you'll see this gym, which is quite special. The ceilings are really high. It gives off a real premium vibe with what you'd expect from an expensive gym. The machines are new and clean, and there's plenty of benches, Smith machines, cable machines, weights, treadmills, everything you need to exercise every part of your body. In the gym's bathroom, you've also got a decent sized steam room with a gorgeous view. Now take a step outside and you'll see this absolutely beautiful infinity pool with really gorgeous views, and it's a decent size. And here in the corner there's a shallow pool for children too. And this pool is one of my favorite parts of the condo because just look at it, it's seriously special. On the 35th floor, which is the rooftop, you have another garden, and this time you have almost a 360-degree view around the condo. There's this green area where you could do yoga or calisthenics or just hang out. And then there's this glass floor hovering on top of the pool, which is a little scary to walk on, but the view is worth it. Now let's see what the room is like. And the size of this room is around 29 square meters, which is what you'd expect out of a $290 a month studio room. But don't let the size turn you off, because this room comes fully furnished. Let's start with the kitchen. You'll have a washing machine, hobs, microwave, and also a decent sized fridge that comes with the room, so everything you need for home cooking. And on the opposite side of the kitchen is the bathroom, and it's what you'd expect out of a typical bathroom in Bangkok. There's a toilet, sink, and shower, and everything here is good quality and fairly new. The bedroom, while it's not the biggest, is big enough to fit a couch, coffee table, closet, TV, and a king-size bed. And there's also a desk facing the window in the little nook area here. And again, they all come with the condo. It's fully furnished. And outside is a modest balcony where you can hang your laundry, maybe a single chair if you want to enjoy this beautiful view. For $290, I consider this condo a pretty good deal. Now, while the room isn't the biggest, you can still get all kinds of facilities that you'd expect out of these luxury condos in Bangkok. Yes, it's a little bit out of the city, but it also has easy access to the BTS. And it's also important to mention that this area is a lot quieter and a lot more peaceful compared to, say, Asok, Prompong, or Tonglo, so that can be a big bonus. And overall, I would say this condo is perfect for those that prefer peace over convenience. Real quick, before you go on any trips away this year, you absolutely need to check this one thing off your list, which is health insurance. Now let's be real, insurance is usually a nightmare to figure out, and that's why I personally use Pacific Prime. And honestly, they save me so much stress and it actually feels simple. If you're gonna get, for example, the DTV visa or one of the retirement visas in Thailand, I highly recommend that you get health insurance. And Pacific Prime will make things easy for you. That's why over 1.5 million expats worldwide already trust them. Their award-winning team has got your back. They help you compare different plans, help you find something that fits your budget, and even explain the fine print that normally makes your head spin. And it's not just online support, they've got an office here in Bangkok and a global team, so you're covered wherever life takes you. If you want to make the smart decision, scan this QR code on screen or click the link down below. Anyway, let's get back to it. Now, the second condo we're looking at is called Life One Wireless, located at the heart of Bangkok on the luxurious Wireless Road. So if you're familiar with Bangkok, you'll already know this location can't get any better than this. You have luxury malls, food, activities, and lifestyle. Central Embassy, which is a huge mall, is just 5 minutes away, and a bit further down the road is Central Chitlom Mall. And Siam area is just 2 BTS stations away, so you'll never feel the lack of entertainment around here. Being at the center of Bangkok does come with a few downsides. If you own a car, you might have trouble getting around since the traffic here might be the worst you'll experience in your life. So I do recommend traveling by bike or BTS or walking. The upside is the multicultural aspects. You'll find all kinds of people from all over the world and they bring their culture as well. You'll see Jamaican restaurants, English pubs, kebab stores, Indian curries, Japanese izakayas, steakhouses, whatever cuisine you can imagine is here. So to take the BTS, you'll have to walk around 900 meters from the condo. Alternatively, you could also call a grab bike or take a local bike to the station for around 30 baht. And this condo also provides a free shuttle to the BTS, but you might have to book them in advance or wait to get on that. Now, let's take a look around the ground floor area. Here you have a huge green area with a nice water feature. You can walk around, get some fresh air, or take a seat at the pagoda. You'll see a 7-Eleven here. It's a bit smaller than what you'd expect from, say, a typical 7-Eleven, but you can still get everything you need. We're talking food, snacks, drinks, medicines, and all the essentials. In the lobby, there's a major premium vibe to it. The room is nice and cool, and there's plenty of seating areas. The furniture is, of course, high quality, as you can see here, and the decor makes you feel like you're in a bougie New York apartment. Everything here is made of either marble or gold, so quite impressive. Even the mailboxes here are all golden. Check this out. And then at the end of the lobby, there's this library where you can work or just hang out in. It's on a smaller side, but it's got everything you need in that nice, quiet, luxurious environment. The doors leading inside are also locked by a face scan, so you'll never have to worry about security with this building. On the 10th floor of this building is another garden area. It's extremely well designed and maintained. It's very zen and peaceful up here. There's a huge pond, a wide area for some physical activities, swinging benches, and a pagoda with comfortable couches, perfect for chilling and relaxation. Now, if you go up the building, up to the 42nd floor, there's a co-working area and there's plenty of seats. Each zone is sectioned off by shelves and partitions, so it makes it actually feel a lot more private and you can have that peace of mind while working on your secret projects. My favorite spot is this pod with a tiny desk here, facing the city with this view, absolutely breathtaking. Here's something that will blow your mind. Walk through this door right here and you'll find your very own home theatre. And this style of room reminds me of some mafia boss making a deal more than a traditional theatre. But it's equipped with a large TV, a sound system, and a bar counter with a sink. You can book this room for your own entertainment or hosting an event. And then you also have this garden area which we call the Forgotten Garden because, well, you'll see soon. Now we head to the top floor and here's the gym. It's a decent size, not as big as the first one, but definitely well equipped. A few machines for back, chest, cables, dumbbells, benches, treadmills, all that you need for a good workout. And on the same floor, you have a sauna in both the men's and the women's bathrooms. And of course, the highlight of this condo is this absolutely stunning infinity pool right here. This view is surreal. You can almost see the whole of Bangkok from up here, and there's a few chairs lined up along the wall, and there are 2 in the pool. And I'm not exaggerating, but this makes me feel like I'm floating on top of Bangkok. Just 1 floor below the pool, you have this amazing rooftop garden, and as you walk down the steps through these trees, the view opens up to this majestic Bangkok skyline, and there's a few seats here if you want to take your time and take in this gorgeous view. Now let's go to the room, and again you get a 29 square meter studio room with a kitchen and a bathroom. Basically everything that the first condo has, but the furniture is higher quality. The balcony is basically the same size, and due to the location being close to the highway, the noise can be a little loud at certain times of the day, but the sound insulation of the window and the door definitely helps. Overall, this $530 a month condo is a steal. Being right here in the heart of Bangkok, your convenience is unmatched. You have hundreds of bars, clubs, activities, restaurants, and malls to explore. It's not that close to the BTS, but it's in walking distance, and you could also book a free shuttle van. If you want to fully experience the chaos of Bangkok, this is one of the best deals that you could get. Park Origin Thonglor Condo is arguably one of the most well-known condos in Bangkok. Located in the thriving area of Thonglor, you're never short of entertainment or places to eat. There's hundreds of cafes, restaurants, and bars. And not to mention the abundance of activities, saunas, onsens, and gyms that you have here. It's crazy how densely packed this area is in terms of entertainment. Thonglor is both popular with young Thais and also expats, and it's lively all day and night, which could be a bad thing for some people, but if you thrive in chaos, then this is it. So right outside of this condo is the office, a chill and very popular co-working space, which also turns into a bar in the evening. There's a donkey mall nearby for groceries and a cluster of Japanese restaurants around it too. You'll also find a lot of expats living in Thonglor, which makes it a prime spot to make friends over a couple of drinks. Now the closest BTS is BTS Thonglor, but if you travel about 1 station down to BTS Prongpong, you'll reach M District, which has 3 of the best malls in Bangkok, connected by this skywalk, and the lifestyle you can live in Thonglor is no less luxurious than at Wireless Road. Upon arriving at the condo, it feels like you're entering a park. It's green, it's lush, the garden is one of the biggest I've seen in Bangkok, and with this huge garden area, you don't need to go far to get that bit of nature. For parking, there's these automatic, luxurious parking lifts, as well as a few spots outdoors for cars and motorbikes, and also EV chargers. So this condo actually has 3 buildings, and each building has its own lobby, meeting rooms, and co-working areas, and all of them have this extremely bougie vibe to it. The materials here feel luxurious and well thought out, and everything here is locked behind face scan that you can register with the jurisdiction. This condo has 3 swimming pools. Yes, you heard it right, 3. The first pool is in the first building, and the view here is amazing. It's located on a super high floor, so you can see the entire Bangkok skyline from here. The pool is long, perfect for doing laps or just chilling, sunbathing, or sitting in a jacuzzi and taking in this view. Just inside is the gym, and there are 2 gyms in this condo in total, and this one is the smaller of the 2, but what makes it special are these fabrics dangling here. I think you can do some kind of acrobatics here, and there's also Pilates machine, treadmills, and medicine balls, and a bench. Overall, a pretty solid gym, even though this one is quite small, but I imagine it's better for exercises like yoga than weightlifting. On the same floor of the next room, we have a small co-working room. It's not much, but it does its job. It's kind of a little bit of a hidden spot, and it's a good option to have in case the other rooms are full. And then right next to it is a live streaming room. There's standing green lights, green screen, and even a tripod. Could come in handy if you want to make content. But in my opinion, the real highlight on this floor is this dining room. You have a 180-degree view, a huge counter bar in the middle, and a large dining table that fits around 10 people. And when it's not booked, this room can also be used as a co-working space too, so you can sit here and enjoy this beautiful view. Now this room is called the Essence Room. Not sure what that means, but the vibe here is kind of immaculate. It's more like a lounge to relax in after a long day than a co-working area. It feels nice and premium, and the sofas are comfy, and you can also sit there and just enjoy the view. Next up is the Sky Theatre, and this is actually one of the most impressive theatres I've seen in a condo. It's equipped with 3 of these huge speakers, a projector screen which is pretty damn big, and the view again is insane. I can imagine watching a movie here at night with the city lights, or you could close the curtains just to enjoy your movie. Either way, it's super cozy and comfortable here. And then on the 52nd floor, there's a room called the Lake Lounge. It's essentially another bougie playroom. There's a pool table, foosball table, some board games, table and seats, and outlets for those who want to work here. If you want to walk to the end of this room, you'll find this music room. Seriously impressive. You have a bass, guitar, electric drums, keyboard, everything you ever need for a groovy jam session. Just outside of the 52nd floor is this infinity pool. Now, there's this seating area inside of the pool, which is pretty interesting. Some greenery, and again, I repeat myself so much in this video, but this condo has some seriously impressive views, and this floor connects to the last building with this bridge here leading to the 3rd pool. This one is longer than the rest, which makes it the best in terms of to get proper exercise in, and these chairs have some nice seating views too. Inside of this building is the biggest gym in this condo. There's a few treadmills, machines, weights, bars, benches, but what makes this special is this boxing area. You have punching bags, pads, and gloves here. You can book this room and train Muay Thai while admiring this view. And on the same floor, you've also got an onsen and an ice room. So I don't think you'll ever find an onsen with a view like this in Bangkok. Next up is the Sky Sphere room, and it's basically a lounge with a bar where you can hang out with your mates. There's this open area for walking, chilling, and enjoying the breeze. And over here is your very own golf simulator room. And of course, you'll have to book this in advance, but it's a great option to have if you're into golf. And last but not least, the North Bar, which is basically a lounge, but it's got this crime boss vibe to it. And what's special about this room is this part with a glass floor and ceiling. So this pool is right below you, and you have a gorgeous view of the city. You can also rent this room for a party or chill and just smoke cigars in the back there if you want. Okay, so for $900 per month, you can get a 40 square meter, 1-bedroom condo. Like the other condos, it's fully furnished and the quality is high here too. The great thing is that in this room you have a bathtub, which is honestly very rare in Bangkok, as well as a walk-in closet. So I'd say the view from the balcony is much better than the other two as well. So $900 is of course on the expensive side, considering that the room isn't much bigger, but Park Origin Thonglor makes up for it with convenience and sheer amount of facilities that you have access to. It's also worth mentioning that this condo was one of the ones affected during the earthquake. One of the bridges got damaged, however, a few months later it was eventually repaired. However, it does question the build quality overall of a type of condo like this. But in terms of the location, it's perfect for those who have an active, outgoing lifestyle. It's surrounded by bars, nightclubs, restaurants, and cafes. You have the BTS a little bit out of reach, which is Thonglor BTS, so you'll need to get a bike or car unless you're going to walk 20 minutes. But if you want to have fun while looking for connections and opportunity, this condo might be your answer. And in terms of pure facilities, this might be one of the best. So there you have it, 3 completely different Bangkok experiences depending on your budget. And let me know, which condo would you choose? Drop a comment below and let me know which condo impressed you the most, or let me know which other neighborhoods I should compare. And if you're thinking of moving to Bangkok, hit that subscribe button for more breakdowns just like this one. And if you want to see more condo tours, I'll put those on screen. See you in the next one.